Hi, I'm Lisa Gould and I'm a financial consultant. Today, I want to talk to you about money affirmations. And do they really work? There's science to suggest that all affirmations do work if they're used properly. However, they are largely misunderstood. Some people think of them as magical thinking and then write them off as new age propaganda. But there is actually science behind it. Let's get geeky for a minute. Our brains operate through neural pathways, and these pathways were developed when we were very, very young. We have what's called neuroplasticity, which means that we can change the pathways that were established years and years ago. And one of the ways that we do that is we start affirming different things that we have right now. So the goal of an affirmation is to do one of two things: either bring something into existence that does not currently exist, or to change your viewpoint about something that currently exists. Let me give you an example. I could affirm that I have a robust savings account, even though I might not right now. That is putting you in a place of empowerment. One of the goals of an affirmation is to empower you. It makes you see things differently, and as a result, we behave differently, and we look for things that will support that. So if my affirmation is I have a robust savings account, even though right now I might not, I might look for ways to make a little extra money, or I might start trying to get a raise, or I might stop spending in a way that I know isn't really benefiting me and put that money toward a savings account. It's not magical thinking. It actually changes what you think and believe. In essence, it rewires your brain over time and affects your behavior today. One of the key components of affirmations, and I don't hear a lot about this, is that you should not affirm something that you fundamentally reject as untrue. So if I said, I want to affirm that I will have $1 million in my account by Friday, for me, that would be fundamentally untrue, but it might empower someone else. So you have to accept the affirmation as realistic-ish. And when I say realistic-ish, what I mean is you believe that it is possible. And if your brain is patently rejecting it as false, your body will know. So just listen to your body. It doesn't have to exist in today's world, but it has to be realistic-ish to you and your brain. And it also has to be aspirational. So it has to be something that you don't have now or you don't see now. You might have $10,000 in a safety net and you think, well, that's not a lot of money. You can start affirming 10,000 is a lot of money. You're going to see that differently and you're going to start looking for things to make even that grow. But it gives you a better sense of feeling and it empowers you to think, you know what? $10,000 is a lot of money. Not everybody has it. Sometimes you don't get exactly what you're affirming, but you get something else, maybe even better. It's not about the exact thing that you're putting out. It's about the vibration and the energy of what you're putting out. So let's say I wanted to get a promotion at work. And so I kept saying, okay, I'm going to get this promotion. I'm going to get this promotion. I did everything in my power to get it, but I also every day repeated to myself, I'm going to get this promotion. And then 2 weeks later, before they've even issued the promotion, I get a call from another company and they're like, hey, we want you to come work for us at 1.5 times what you're making now and in a leadership position. You got what you were putting out energetically back. It just didn't look the exact way that you thought it would. Don't get super specific. It's not a menu. The more you can feel the energy around what you're asking for, the better the affirmation is. And it must feel empowering. That is the real litmus test for these. If it makes you feel empowered, that's the one you need to use. Affirmations work best if you can truly feel them when you're saying them. That's when the neural pathways change and the neural plasticity kicks in. And this is why if your brain rejects it as patently untrue, you're never going to feel it. You need to feel the feeling that you're going to have as though this has already occurred. The feeling that you will have when you have a robust savings account. That is what you're going to feel as you're getting ready in the morning, going to work, and you keep affirming, I have a robust savings account. And if you're having a hard time feeling it, imagine it. Just try to imagine what it will feel like seeing those numbers on the screen. With the use of your imagination, that will bring in the feeling for you. Because once you feel it, that's where the energy shifts. That's where the empowerment comes. And that's where your vibration changes. And you start to look for things that support it.